Okay guys, welcome to another episode of Junk Removal Made Simple by the Junk Removal Authority. Today we're going to be talking about customer acquisition. So people always talk about us, are always, if you look at our videos, the ones that have the most views are the ones on how much money can you make in junk removal? How much money has Junk Doctors made? What are the normal expense percentages, that kind of stuff. Anything about money, how much money can be made, is typically the most watched views from the Junk Removal Authority. It all starts with getting customers though. It all starts with customer acquisition. So in order to reach those levels of success, that $2 million like Junk Doctors has done, you have to be able to acquire customers. There are 5 steps on acquiring customers. Very first one is answering the phone. And that's answering professionally and all the time. So again, we've covered this a little bit in the past, but somebody calls you up and you say, "Hello, thanks for calling Junk Doctors. This is Lee. How can I help you?" Or you say whatever your business name is. Don't just answer hello, answer professionally, and the most important thing, make sure you answer. You can spend all the money in the world that you want to on the other 4 steps that I'm getting ready to outline, but if you don't answer the phone, it's wasted money. I really want to make this clear. I do these cold calls for JRA quite often, and it's amazing the number of junk removal businesses and the number of service businesses altogether that simply don't answer their phone. The internet has made it so easy to find somebody that does what you do that unless this customer has used you in the past, they'll just skip on down. Being able to answer the phone, explain how you price, and then ask for the sale. So what some people do is they'll call up, they'll ask for a price, and you'll say, okay, washer and dryer removal is going to be $95, whatever it might be. Once you say the 95, say, is that something you'd like to go ahead and get scheduled? Ask for the sale, close the deal. If you don't, then they're going to be a bit more uncomfortable saying no or whatever. They'll still make up some stuff, and you won't always close the deal, but they're much more inclined to price shop if you don't ask for the sale. If you make them tell you no, then at that point they're more likely to go ahead and schedule. So you got to get them on the phone, and you got to close the deal once they are on the phone. Second thing is landing pages. And then this would be like your website as well. So it goes kind of along the lines of answering the phone. Especially in if you're pay-per-click advertising, your SEO, there's going to be the next couple things we're going to list off here. If you're spending money on your pay-per-click advertising and you're spending money on your SEO and you don't have landing pages that are going to close the sale, that's what it's all about. It's giving the customer the information they need and getting them to schedule the job. That's what it's all about. That's the reason you're in business. Is to get that sale. So your landing pages, you need to have a phone number visible, and we like it sticky. So if you look on our mobile pages that we do, when you go and you scroll down, that phone number stays up there. And then so have the phone number where it's clear. If it's mobile, have it where it's click to call. Make it very easy for them to get in touch with you. You also need to have a video or 2 on your site with you talking, explaining your services. People do like the videos. You want to have some sort of online booking system. YouCanBook.me is either a free or a $13 a month one. It's great. It integrates with the Google Calendar. It works great when you only have 1 or 2 trucks. Or if you're working with us at JRA, and especially if you're using our call center, then we've got a system that you can use as well. It's a bit more expensive, but once you get to the level where you need routing, where custom routes and by zip code and all that kind of stuff, and this is the way to go. And you need pricing information, if I didn't mention that already. So those are the key things on your landing pages. All right, so then you get into actually getting the customers. And that's with AdWords and pay-per-click advertising and with search engine optimization. That's how you actually get the customers. And it needs to be a combination of both. So AdWords is going to be quicker. Especially, working with it like JRA, if you're working with us, we can get you ads up within a couple weeks. Within 2 weeks, your ads are up, they're running. It's more instantaneous business. Now, you won't have as good a conversion on pay-per-click advertising if your site doesn't rank well organically. So if you look like Junk Doctors in Raleigh, the reason we kick ass in the Raleigh market, and even we do well in Charlotte and Greensboro, and actually Greensboro's starting to SEO very well. Greensboro's a much smaller market. There's 750,000 people in the metropolitan area in Greensboro. There's 1.8 million in Raleigh. There's 2.4 million in Charlotte. So the Charlotte SEO we're currently working on, it doesn't rank as well, and subsequently, for the amount of money we spend on AdWords in Charlotte, we do not do as well as we do in Raleigh and as we do in Greensboro. And when we're working with other companies throughout the country, it's the same sort of deal. So you can start with AdWords to get instantaneous business. Right from the start, this can be kind of expensive. Sometimes you might have a bit of a loss on this until you get your SEO ranking well and you get reviews. So, you've got AdWords for the instant traffic. They see you up top there. They see you in the top, hopefully the top 2 or 3 positions on AdWords. They might scroll down some more, and then they see you on the local search results. You have enough reviews, you're close in, you've got your Google Plus page set up right. You could even potentially have another ad on the top of the maps. They scroll down past the maps, and then with your SEO, they see you in kind of the top 3 results at the bottom. And all of a sudden, they've seen your company up top, that's once. They've seen you in the maps, either once or twice, so that's either 2 or 3 times total. And then they see you on SEO, that's 4. And a good SEO, you might show a 5th time as well. So like when you search for junk removal Raleigh, I live on an airport, that's an airplane going over right there. When you search for junk removal Raleigh, we're going to pop up top. We're going to be the very top ad. If you have an iPhone, we're going to take up your entire screen. You have to scroll down to not be on a Junk Doctors ad. You'll then see us on the maps, maybe twice on the maps, and then you're going to scroll down, and we are the position behind 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Depending on your exact search term in Raleigh, we're either going to be the position right underneath 1-800-GOT-JUNK, or Stand Up Guys Junk Removal occasionally gets a little higher than us on SEO. Now, the SEO work, we are just starting to invest pretty heavily with Raleigh in SEO, or CAM, which we call Customer Acquisition Management. This is something that we have learned over the years we've done this business, and we've just had massive strides in both the AdWords and SEO over the last couple months. So we're really starting to work hard on SEO, and I feel confident that we can get consistently that 2nd spot behind Got Junk, and occasionally and potentially ahead of them. That Got Junk site's tough to beat because it's such a large company. They have so many websites linking into them. They have so much web traffic, and they've been and the site's been out there so long. Got Junk's going to be tough to beat SEO. It can be done, but it's going to be tough. Even the other franchises are difficult. Now, the other franchises can definitely be beat because we've done it. But it does take some constant attention on SEO. Now, what you want is put out some videos, do some YouTube videos that link to your website, and have those transcribed. So actually have somebody type them in so you have content that's actually leading in on your site. A blog post. With a blog post, you need pictures, which is something on our JRA site we have not done very well. But we're not too worried about SEO on the JRA site at this moment. But your blog posts need pictures, it needs fresh content, original content, and it needs to be posted regularly. And those are a few of the different things. And then have the keywords in it that you're looking for. So don't spam it. Don't make it where it feels unnatural to read. But have those keywords in that you're trying to attract. And like I do a blog post once a week. And if you do that, that's going to get the very best results possible on your SEO. Now, getting reviews. This is huge. Again, Junk Doctors in Raleigh, we have like 170 reviews, Google reviews. That's huge, and most of them are 5 stars. As a matter of fact, I think all of them might be 5 stars. So that's awesome, because then they've seen you a lot. You've covered up your market. They know who you are. They see you over the entire Google page, and you have all these great reviews. So at that point, anybody that's done a little bit of shopping, you're the company they want to go with. So it's all 5 things. Customer acquisition is all of these 5 things. If you don't have one, your results are not going to be optimal. If you don't answer the phone, you're wasting your money on AdWords and SEO. Again, if you're paying somebody for AdWords, you're paying somebody for SEO, and you're not answering your phone, my office address, 10312 Chapel Hill Road, Morrisville, North Carolina, 27560. Send me that money that you're spending for AdWords and SEO. Send it to me, because I'm going to put it to better use to the community. I'm going to put it to better use. You're just wasting it. You're just giving money to Google and your SEO company is all you're doing. If you can't answer the phone, there's no reason for you to do these two. You're just throwing money out. Just, if you don't want to give it to me, then go down and give it to some beggar on the street, because he's probably going to be put it to better use than you are by not answering your phone. Guys, if you can't answer your phone, then you really don't need to be in business. So if you're unable to answer your phone, we have a call center. The JRA call center, we can answer the phone as much or as little as you want. If you miss calls, if you have an important meeting you're going to, if you just want family time, use the daggone call center. It's awesome. It's $20 per book job. It's a $250 a month access fee to that call center. So it's just, I just wish it was around when we started Junk Doctors, and I'm loving that we have it now. All of these are together, and they will allow you to acquire customers. Junk Doctors, what kind of helps us set us apart, now or not Junk Removal Authority, not Junk Doctors. When we first started, we were doing these as 2 separate things, and we can still separate them. We can still do SEO and AdWords independently, but now our CAM, we call it CAM, Customer Acquisition Management, and it's the entire package. So not only we are helping make sure you answer the phone correctly, we're helping make sure you have good landing pages. We can build those landing pages for you if they aren't right. We're doing the AdWords with our 6 years of proven AdWords. We spent over $300,000 in wasted ad spend perfecting this campaign. We've got the SEO experience to make a junk removal site rank well, and we will assist you on getting reviews. So one of the key on getting reviews is asking for the review and have a text message. Send out a text message to the customer, have like a template. Send a text message to the customer saying, thank you for your job today, or we really appreciate your business today. Would you please click on the link below and let us and others know how we did for you today. We look forward to reading your feedback. And actually verbally ask the customer that, say the same thing at the end of the job. Bob, thank you so much for your business today. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to send you a text message with a link to leave us a Google review and to let us know how we did and let others know how we did today. Would you be willing to leave a review? And then once you get that commitment, send the text message to him right then and there, and then just check and see if you post a review. Asking for the review helps out a lot, and send the text message right in front of them. This is CAM, the customer acquisition, or this is customer acquisition. If you want us to do CAM, we have packages to get all this, and then we'll go a little bit farther. We'll even look into what your competitors are doing. We'll try and find you a competitive edge. So unlike any other SEO or AdWords company, you have a company that only does junk removal and understands junk removal, has a business that does $2 million a year in junk removal. So it's a great tool. I'm excited to be able to bring it to everybody. Let us know, 919-466-9322. 919-466-9322. Business packages right now. This is probably the final, next week will probably be the final week that we're going to be at $50,000 for that business package. We've had a couple major markets that are getting ready to come online. So it's really, we're too cheap at $50,000. We're too cheap at $50,000. We have way too much knowledge we've gained over the years to be selling it off at $50,000. We've got to get it. I've got people that work with me are keeping it down at 50, and I'm like, no, it needs to be 75. So 75, I'm gonna get to 75 just as soon as I can. I'd like to see it at 100 soon thereafter. So give us a call. Take advantage of the $50,000 business package. It takes you all the way from the idea to your running day to a year's worth of consulting. We put a team member on your truck the first week, so you to get everybody trained up. It's just we cover your CAM for several months. It's just a huge deal. It's just awesome. I'm glad to be able to work with people that are ready to pull the trigger and have a junk removal business. Thanks for joining me. Everybody have a wonderful Easter, and we will talk with you real soon.